Good evening. Welcome, happy Fridays. Welcome to Canada. So the plan is, if there is a plan, if there must be a plan after last night's debacle, we're just going to fly down to Washington eventually. Basically. Find out off to do for the F1, so we'll do a couple of flights tonight, maybe a couple tomorrow, then finish off on Sunday before the race. We shall see. Hey, so we did have, yeah, there he is, Cameron. A319, I'm in an A330 because I had it there. I'm avoiding the Phoenix at the moment. Not much fun. Right, where's me thingy? There we go. There we go. Hello, Douglas. Plans in that one.
Evening.
Evening.
Alright.
Aye.
Having a few beers. Been a bad day today, pal.
Oh.
Seen it on Facebook.
No?
My daughter's best mate, who I've known all my life, lost a baby today at 1 year old.
Oh, good.
Sepsis.
Not nice. At
1 year old.
Yeah.
2 days ago, everything was fine. 24 hours gone.
Mad.
And they had to turn the machine off, you know what I mean? Just said organs are not working. Can't do anything for her.
Horrible.
Sepsis is a bloody awful thing. Anyway.
Right. It makes it worse when it's a baby, and it's.
I wouldn't mind. 2 weeks ago, she was in here on my knee.
257.
The parent should never outlive the child.
Well, yeah.
That's what they say, don't they?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's getting more and more common.
Yeah.
So my friend isn't here, so playing around in the garden with the kids. Trips over, hits his head, bang.
Yeah.
Where are we? PANC. Right, departing. Where are we departing from? Triple carpet. 33. Direct. Do it. And we are landing. Arrival is on 30. Be it. Etag. Etag 2. Yep. Come on. Okay, thank you. Like plan.
So today, anyway, you know my water leak.
Oh yes.
So today, I put some CT1 in it.
Yeah.
Which is it's called Miracle Seal, and it's for radiators. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I went to the plumbers. I told him, he said, put it in your car. It will find that leak. And it's corrode. It will not corrode anywhere. It'll go through everywhere, and as soon as it finds a leak, it'll seal it. So hopefully that'll work.
Yeah.
But it's 15 quid. It cost me. Because I know for a fact, if I go to a garage, you're going to say, "Oh, your pump will need doing."
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll guarantee that. There'll be all sorts wrong with it.
And they'll probably just put that stuff in it anyway.
Yeah.
So let's see how that does.
Perths.
I've still not put coolant in because the person I know in the garage said you don't need to put it in until January.
Yeah, just keep an eye on the weather, that's all.
Yeah,
Make sure
you
there's
can have
no
all year
harsh
long.
frost.
As long as you have it in January, February, and March, you'll be fine.
Mm.
I hope, but the fear is the head gasket going.
Yeah. Right. I've been in this for a while. Fun. Taking off there.
What we're in?
An A330.
Mm.
Just me and Cameron at the minute. Anyone else coming?
There's plenty in Discord, though.
I don't know. Oh, Dave's in. He might be coming along. Linked Frog. Oh, hello, Linked Frog. I hope he's noticed we've changed airports. They were a bit short, them runways, when we got there. Nah.
Oh, that's upstairs arguing.
Oh. Kilgore, hello. How are you? Right. We've got little bits done. Where's it? It's fast. You think? I'm just about ready. Start the after you. And them on. And
flight attendants, arm doors, and cross check.
Dooper, blinking dooper. APU is starting. Right, so we've had a little change because the first two airports I picked were like way too short. They were like 1,000-foot runways. Never mind taking off, I don't think we'd landed either. So we've changed to.
I did see the pun. Check the plane.
Oh,
you
yeah.
See that?
Yeah. So we're now going from Valdez. No, we're not. That's what we were doing. This is what we're doing.
Anchorage to Edmonton,
Edmonton, and then Seattle. Yeah. So we'll give it a little bit just for people to realise Dougie's mistake on the airports.
Not to do with me.
Do. Nip on here. Oh dear. Right, flight summary. APU is started. Taxi lights on. Oh, actually, I don't need to push back, do I? Do I? Others like. It's even better. Start my engines. Engine 2. Yeah, okay. Did you get some alerts sorted out in there, Cameron? I think you had any alerts on, have you? Probably would have been through the Xbox. I'm sure you can do it somehow. Yeah. Don't know how you do it. I have to Google that one. There must be a way of doing it. Oh, hey up. Yeah, like a scrapbook, Jim. Yeah, never mind. And engine 1. Start. I think I've illuminated them too. Too illuminated. Not a bad bird, this. Not a bad bird. There we go. Comes out quite simple. Right. We are taking off from runway 33, which I believe is that one. Over there. I think. Could it be that one down there? Who is that? Oh, that's 33. Certainly looks like it from here. Right, brakes off. These don't steer very well. That just made you, Cameron. Right, let's go. Hello, Tatty. Get up. On. Retract the flaps. And there. 2-6 the cat shouting. Can't have a bit of peace, can you? Oh. So I might as well make a couple while I was there. How we doing? Sorry about that interlude. Landing record, I just took off. Weird. And then one. There we go. And we can turn the APU off as well, can't we? Oh. Nice. Off we go. Wow. That looks a bit rugged. Jeez. And when we're down there, it looks a bit chilly. Oh, yeah, winter's coming. I have to do these all the time. It's really annoying. Yep. Right, now we've got it all sorted. Just to let you know, we do have stickers available now. If you are a subscriber, you have some free ones as well. Dougie's favourite. Red Spirits, thank you very much. Hang out, they're working.
Just like a simulation.
There we go. Right, let's see what's up with that. Platform connected and YouTube. Oh, there we go. Come through. Red Spirits is for the subscribe. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Me and Karen on our way. Where are we on our way to? I forgot already. Edmonton, that's it. You had to make a few changes to the flight plan due to lack of tarmac to landing. It wouldn't have been pretty at all. So we're doing a few flights, well, a couple of flights today, probably a couple tomorrow. The idea is to end up in Austin for the Formula 1 race. So that'll, yeah, it could be tomorrow, it could be Sunday, but let's face it, it doesn't start till, what is it, 8 o'clock or something on Sunday? Why can't he open me bloody chocolates? Don't think I meant to have these. Won't let me in. Let me in! Bloody stupid packets. There we go. Broke in. That's lovely.
Unknown just subscribed.
An unknown just subscribed. Right, okay. Thank you very much, unknown. What time do 39? This flight plan I put in, have I put the right flight plan in? 4 hours? Really? I don't think so. I think I might have the wrong flight plan. Four hours to Edmonton. Oh yes, oh yeah, I've got the right one. CYEG. What the hell have you done here? I was never 4 hours on the thing. CYEG. I think someone's gone a bit skew with here. If you're not a 4-hour flight. Is it? Well, actually, maybe. I meant to go there. Oh, bugger. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it's going to take. Probably about 3 hours at the end. Oops. Might just want to do one flight tonight then. Yeah. Just having a look at mine on there. It's as good as direct anyway. Yeah. We'll see what it comes down to. 2.5's alright, we'll just do the one flight tonight, that's all. I didn't realise it was that long. I was working on like a hour and a half or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. No panic.
Unknown just subscribed.
Thank you for unknown. Thank you for your subscribe. Get a lot of unknown subscribers, and if I found the reason, if you want to be anonymous, fine, leave it as it is. But if you want to let people know that you are subscribing, just go in your settings and your privacy and take off your anonymous. Then we'll know who you are when you join. Or subscribers, I should say. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see how these look. That one's okay. That one needs coming down a bit. Oh, misses. Left wing, right wing. That'll do. And front wheel. That's not the front wheel. And that's not the rear wheel. Go back a bit. Okay. Others are alright though. Might even 3 now, it's not bad. We may just get one flight tonight then. But I really messed them flights up. Got them wrong to start with, then I put the wrong ones in. Then I thought we were going, whatever. May have to increase my speed a tad, if we can. The man's saying 3.5 hours. We're there. Pilot. Let's have a look at the old flight plan. Got a bit of time off, mightn't it? No, this isn't working. Oh, there we go. No, it's T-tag. Oh yeah, T-tag next. $1,139. It's going straight there. We are on direct. Yeah. Oh, yes, we have entrails. I can see Cameron's down there. Right, we're at 37, cruising speed. Thank you very much.
So just have a look in pictures.
Oh, good. I'm on my way.
I tell you something, if he gets back in,
Oh dear.
Labour will be in serious trouble.
Well, the thing is, it's not. A lot of MPs don't want him back in, but a lot do.
The electorate wants him back in because that's what he voted for.
Mm.
You know, this is a guy who got an 80-seat majority. We didn't get rid of him. Me and you, Smoggie, didn't.
No, we didn't. I was quite happy.
Yeah, and they made a right ass of it. So he's on his way back from Caribbean.
In his shorts and sandals.
Yeah. Because if he gets 100 people behind him, he's back in.
Well, he's on the paper. It depends who else gets 100 votes in it. But that we'll see.
I'll tell you something, if he does come back, Stan will be absolutely shitting himself.
He'll be bouncing.
Because you know, at the end of the day, whereas I hate, at the moment, I hate it, Smoggie, but Labour should be all over everything, and they're not.
No.
Do you know why, Smoggie? Because they don't want to get in.
They're more bothered about backstabbing. And the thing is, they can promise what they like.
But they don't, exactly.
But they can't do anything.
They don't want to take over because they know everything's in the chit.
Yeah.
You've never got rid of it.
I know you have, Cameron. Disgraceful. You know who I am. I've seen our new stickers, Dougie.
Where are the stickers?
We've got one especially for you, watch.
Where are the stickers?
Just like the simulation.
Oh yeah, them at the bottom.
Yes, go down, yeah. Subs have free ones, so if you subscribe, you get, I think there's 6 or 7 free stickers there. We will add more as we get some more.
Well, have a look at which one's mine. Drinking.
No. If where you're watching, if you just scroll down a bit, and then you'll see the panels, and then you'll see the stickers.
Right, so I'm on Twitch now, yeah?
Right, I'll show you. Hang on, a bit on the screen. So you're watching that, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you scroll down the page, see cheers and that.
I'm on the computer.
Right. I don't know how you do it on an iPad then. That's where they are, down there.
And which one's mine?
That one.
Just like the
Does it say prick?
Can't teach thick.
Oh yeah. Hey, hold on a minute.
What?
I'm not being funny. That looks like me as well.
Well, we did think that. Well,
That's a lot of you.
don't blame me.
End of the day, you the one that told me that. You can't teach thick.
It was James' idea.
Have you sorted it?
Oh dear. I don't know if you can get them on. I'll have to have a look at my iPad, see where you get them from. Must be able to do it.
The only thing on the iPad I've got is that I've got 3,600k.
Yeah, you can get in them.
Then it says send a message. Then it's got
Yeah,
a diamond thing.
yeah, I'm just having a look now, see if. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see them.
No. If I go to my channel, it's there. No, how pathetic. Where are you supposed to get them from, aren't you? Go on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger.
Hold on. Stream stickers, view details.
Oh, have you found it?
No, it took me to.
I'll have a mooch on that one.
It's took me to Safari.
Ah, right.
Oh well. Told you not to get rid of Facebook.
But you can't get stickers on Facebook.
Oh yeah. True.
Why won't this come off here? What have I done?
This is what happened to me. That's okay, we got it if I had no filter. No, that's not what got me. No.
Here we go.
Can't believe you not told your mum.
That one. Oh, is it down there, is it? Somewhere.
I need slow times.
That looks a bit bleak down there, doesn't it?
Canada, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do they call it? The
Bloody cold.
is it tundra? Tundra.
Is that what it is? The tundra.
That's what they call it in Canada. The tundra.
Ah.
Dad, do you like it? Look.
Yeah, lovely.
It's a t-shirt. So, I'll show you one second.
Maybe you can't. Be a bit silly. Let's have a look. Hey, Smoggie! Didn't see you there. I'll tell you what often gets overlooked. Guard defences. Oh my god.
That just cost me 500.
Yeah, but you'll
Yeah.
have thousands of them. Oh, you
I have
will.
got 3.2k.
Yeah. You got plenty to waste.
Yeah, but I could have put dad joke in chat and got that.
Yeah.
That's better. Come get me a can, darling. They're Mazzies.
Oh, talk to myself there. That was me, wasn't it? Flipping idiot. God, you're getting well. How fast are you going, Cameron? Why is my airspeed so slow? Just realised. No wonder. Bloody takes long. Bloody airspeed's bloody tortoising. There we go. Trying to save fuel. I was doing 180 or 190 or something. It's speeding up now. Engines are ramping up. That was weird how you were getting so far ahead. Better. 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 That's better. 256. And a bit. That should speed me up a bit. That's brought it down from 3 hours down to 2 hours 15. No? Thought it was weird. Yeah, speed now 512. Oh, ground speed's 512, air speed's 48. Ooh. So we have 2 hours 15 minutes each. Just after 10 o'clock. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. It was a sightseeing trip. Ah. Ah. It looks nice in Austin. Might start catching you back up now, Cameron. Slowly. Bit by bit. Hey, what, there's a lot of snow up here. I mean, how well north, I presume. Eesh. Well, can't see how you get them one. Nah. Maybe you can't then. Yeah. Bit naff. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do then, won't we? Let's sort my cameras out. Right. Go down. Front wheels. There they are. Oop, other way. front wheel, which is Alt 2, so control, oops, there, control, Alt and 2. We want rear wheels, which we need to go back a bit, down a bit. They don't shoot very well, do they? Oh, they'll do. Rear wheel is number Alt 3. Alt 3. Right. So wing views. See if we can change these about a bit. Got that one there. Oh, let's go to that one. Go back. Oop. So that's right wing, that one. Here's control Alt 4. Left wing is there, so we will go back there. One, 5. Control Alt 5. So should be front wheel, rear wheel, yep. Wing, NG on, wing view. And underneath. Oh, underneath needs changing. There we go. Oh. So 9. 9. Stupid. Sorted them out. Yeah, I've camera back up now. Hello. Camera over there. Oh, we've got another sub. Where'd that come? Oh yes, it was Ben, wasn't it? Ben joined us yesterday, subbed. So my time's now dropped to 2 hours, so yay, 10 o'clock. It's not bad, is it? Big planes do it better. Hey, dear me. New bill for the biggest release. New bills. Wonder if it'll be snowy when we land. Yes. Think. Right. Ooh, hello. Oh, megabits on as well. Hey. Camera can't keep up now. Not a bad looking plane, it's not bad at all. Then you can't complain for the freebie. You're doing 260 now. Alright, so you'd be fat, yeah, so you should stay around about there then. Slightly faster. Oh, I forgot to get some nibbles, didn't I? I knew I forgot. Oh, I've got a bit of chocolate. We've got some chocolate. Nom. Lovely.
I hate this game!
Well, they're working. Hey, yes, I'm back. Good evening. How are you? Nice wind midweek, wasn't it? Wasn't expecting that. Michael Carrick as manager. That's one I didn't expect. Hey. But it's not the first time we've given someone the first go in management. Let's face it, last ones haven't done badly. Aaron Upson did alright. Yep. Mr. McLaren, well, he got us a cup. So you can only see what happens. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. So, I've been looking for another game to play, but I haven't got a clue what I fancy. Been looking through Steam and that, and I just don't know what I fancy. Yeah, you have to give him a chance. Definitely have to give him a chance. Don't knock him till he starts like some people already have, but no, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him 90 minutes and see what he goes like. I don't know if is he actually signed yet, or is he still not in charge? Leo's still in charge for the weekend. Seen a lot of players playing this hunt game. Can't make my mind up about it. Looks fun. I don't know if it's my, sort of thing. It was only 15 quid as well, so it's not expensive. I like messing about with COD World War 2. That's the only one I like. I don't like these new ones. Modern Warfare, and I just don't like them. Probably because they're too hard for me. Let's have to have a... I don't know. I used to like the Lara Croft games where you have to go around and find the clues to move on. I used to like them. I used to love playing them actually. Many, many years ago. Oh yeah. Still lots of snow. I'll go done with that. Ooh, what have I done? Shit. Oh no, I've hit the wrong button. Game's crashed. Oh, God's sake. That was my fault.
What you done?
I just bloody closed the game. Frick.
Well, you know that sticker you said?
Yeah. Oh, God's sake. Oh.
Well, in 2.5 years of watching Smoggy, that's the first time you've ever done that.
I know. I meant to hit Alt F1 and he hit Alt F4. Oh. Oh dear. I'll try and join you in the sky if I can, Cameron. I don't know if I can see you or not, we'll have to see. Oh dear, what's happened there? Oh, spinning. Boing. What a plonker. I'm having a shit 2 days on 8 today. Yesterday was just as bad. PAYA, like, I'll see if I can find it. Let's see what we can do. Depends how long this takes to load.
I just want to check all my other bits, but you're doing that sort of take ages.
Yeah, sometimes it loads straight in, and sometimes it takes them bloody forever. Yes. This one. Where were you near? PAYA. What's your next waypoint, Cameron? Oh, you're going direct, aren't you? Okay. You're near PAY.
FS Realistic connected.
Should be able to get it on here. Get. You're about a quarter of the way. Nice. Yeah, I can sort of guess from there. Where's PAY? Around here. So, what do you reckon? Well, somewhere around here? This area? Well, that's going to take a while to load. Oh no, there we go. It's loaded. Now see where P is. PAK. Ah, right, okay. Because that, right, so that's there, you're there. You are there. You must be down about here. So yeah, I reckon that's going to be close anyway. Right. Going to off we go again. CYEG. Edmonton. Look at that. Let's see where you are now. Approximately. Oh, go about there. Yeah. Tag it. Got the right one. 30 and put that in there just for it. Right. See what happens. Gonna be somewhere near, I reckon. Not sure if this will work or not. Last time I tried this, it just crashed straight away. Went straight into the sea. Bang. $39,000. That on. Get some speed up. Oh, well, when I can get my thing going. Why aren't I climbing? They're off. They're off. I plant, land, arrive, ILS 30. Tiggle 2. Yeah, I'm ignoring you. Right. I need to get my speed up. Yeah. Hear that? Hear that? That's done. I will when it'll let me. Put up. We're wanting to climb. Why? Why? Yeah, I know I'm too high. Oh, that's why. Idiot. How about my vertical speed kicking? Keeps taking it. Yes, I know the cabin pressure's low. Oh dear. Right. I still can't see him. So I have no idea how far away I am from you. Connect back up. Yeah, well, I'm heading for the airport, so I've booked my ILS in, so we should be alright. Trying to get the plane down a bit, it's a bit high. There we go, we're getting there. We'll take a meal. There we go. Coming down. Road has changed the lights to flash. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I've no idea where I am at the minute. Right, let's see where it's taken. That's where we wanted to go, wasn't it? Tegger. The Tegger? Torgalock. Where the hell's Torgalock? Hey! Josh! 100 bits, thank you very much. Alright, Josh. Oh, here we go again. What's up with it now? And then it just shoots back up. We have issues. Well, I've sorted one thing out. Our direction. I think. Yeah, I'm well off course. That's why. Miles away from where I should be. Down to an hour, so I don't know if I'm behind you or in front of you here, at all. I'm trying to get myself sorted. It's got Toga lock on and I don't know why. And I can't get it off. Right, let's try that. Ah! Oh, it's got throttles idle. Right, that might be about right now. Might be getting there. Right, yeah, I'm just looking at that. I'm getting there, shut up. Map. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it won't come out any further. Why can't I get my thing out any further? CYDL, I'm right near CYDL. CYYE. So I'm heading for that. Right. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there, Cameron. That'll teach you if we hit the wrong keys. Ah! What a plonker. I'm a plonker. I'm a plonker. I'm a plonker, Josh. But where is it? Oh, we have to do it. There we go.
Just like the simulation.
Can't teach thick. So I'm not sure where Cameron is, but hopefully we will meet up at some point. How far have I got? So I've got an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm probably a bit ahead of you now.
Virgin 110, you are 1,800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 410.
I could turn that on now, aren't I?
And maintain flight level 410, Virgin 110. Edmonton Center, Virgin 110. Request flight level 390.
Virgin 110, climb and maintain flight level 390.
That will shut up. Hey, I think I've sorted my plane out.
Level 390.
Took me long enough.
10.
You're not too far from CYDL, right? Well, looking back at that, I wasn't that far either, so I'm. Oh, wrong one. Oh, look, that one. Yeah. So I'm CYE. So you must be over here then. Yeah. So we'll CYDL. Yeah. So we'll meet as we get closer. So I'm a bit further out. I'm probably out to your left by a bit. So it's about the same then, I would say, but a bit further out. Sorted anyway. Back in the air, we're back flying. We're on our way. The only thing I need to put in is some fuel now. I've only got 2% in there. About 16% should do. That's if it'll do it. Oh no, I'll have to put it in thingy, won't I? Oh, this is going to be fun. I bet it won't let me fuel up. Oh, this could be disastrous. Oh, it has. You. Oh dear. Yeah, we're all right. We're good for fuel now. I've been refueled mid-air. The plane's back in the air. We're not got. What? If you are watching on PC, there's loads of stickers, and only 10 cents. But if you are a subscriber, there is some free ones. Feel free to play. I'm not sure how you view them or get to them if you're on mobile. I don't even know if you can. So if anyone knows how to get them on a mobile, let us know. If you're on a PC, just scroll down a bit and you will see them. If I can move it. There we go. Over at the top. Oops. There we go, to the top now. What have we got in here? It's that we up there down in that since we moved. Oh, little Dewey plane. So we should be heading towards each other, Cameron. So, we'll meet. How long have we got to go? About an hour, won't it? Oh, thereabouts. Yeah, about an hourish. Oh, here we go. I'm on a pad and thought I saw a heart, and so if you hit it, so there's a heart on there. Let's have a look. To look for the heart. Oh, is that it? Oh, there they are. That's how you get to them, Doug.
Right, what's that?
So, on the chat box, right at the top.
Hold on, let me go on Twitch now. Oh yeah.
There should be a heart at the top. Click, hit that.
Dream stickers.
There you go. Cheers, Cameron. Hey, every day's a school day.
I'm so pissed off that you put me as a fat guy with glasses.
I didn't do it, not to do with me. Brave James.
James, was it?
Yeah.
Just like the simulation.
Right, how do I get rid of them now?
They'll just go off themselves.
Oh, that's your bloody iPad.
Don't forget you can subscribe for free if you are a Amazon Prime subscriber.
You tell me that. Hold on. Right, hold on a minute.
Yeah. Everyone knows that.
That's the Facebook one at £3.50.
Yeah, all you need to do is link.
No, then you told me to subscribe on this one, which was £1 more.
Well, I'm saving you money now.
And now you're saying I can do it free on my bloody Prime.
Well, it's not free because, well, it is free because you've already got your Prime, so yeah, it's free. So there you go.
Chat, all he does is gets money off me.
Yeah, you have to link
To be fair,
your account.
As a subscriber on Facebook, I've done for 2 years. Last Christmas, I won the £100 draw.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to think of something for this Christmas, aren't we?
So it is worth subscribing. Every 3 months, you'll do a draw for
20 quid.
30 or 40 quid.
Yeah. Depends if I'm flush.
Stop buying lights. Right, there's a can from fridge. Bro.
And tell you what I'll do, Doug. I'll link. There's a link you can do to go to register. Well, link your account, your what you call it.
It's not my account, it's my ex's actually.
You cheeky bugger. But if you've got access to it, you can still do it.
It lets me have it for the kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah. As long as it's not already linked.
Amazon Prime TV, don't she, your mum?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
kids
just in
watch it
case,
on my iPad.
I'll put it in. Then you can. I'm sure this is what Twitch.
Smoggie. £4.50 a month to year's worth everything.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I'd pay more if I could, so don't worry about it. I'm only winding you up.
Well, anyone else? There you go. If you've got Amazon Prime, no, ignore that. That's not the one. It should be Twitch TV/Prime. Can't spell. Twitch.tv/Prime. I think that's it.
There's this friend called Kate.
That should take you to Prime. And you can link your account with Twitch, and then you can subscribe to people for free. You can only use it once a month, though. So.
And it was at number 22, so I don't know if they're going on.
You're at CYDL now. Right, let's have a look. Inc.
But anybody on chat, just subscribe. It's less than £1.
Right, so I'm just going past CYYE. So you must be over here then. Somewhere. Yes. So there's a big gap between us left to right. I like my PSA skin, the one has a smile on it. Right. So Cameron is right over there somewhere. Should see each other at some point. Probably when we're down to about half an hour, maybe a bit less. See my mess me game up. What a plonker. Fancy hitting all F4. What a dick.
Well, if you do subscribe, you will get used to it.
It was terrible yesterday. Much of it yesterday wasn't my fault, it was the computer. It just would not play at all. The game was fine, it was everything else. It's horrible.
Yeah, we get that every so often, don't we, Smog? We do.
Just didn't want to play at all.
It's not your fault, is it?
No, it's ever since it crashed and then they had to reinstall everything. It's just not right at all. I am tempted to do it again, but probably put Windows 11 on. But not yet. But not yet.
Any of you in Twitch, any of you in YouTube, subscribe. It's less than £1.
Ow!
You do get some things for it. Smoggy always does every 3 months is a prize draw, and at Christmas he does a big one.
Aye. Ah, that was fun, that, at
I know it
Christmas.
don't sound a lot, but that £4.50 a month buys his lights, buys his computer.
Yep, them lights on the side, ones you can see flashing, and the little circle ones. That last ones I bought, which was what, last week?
Mm. And I know it's his hobby and everything, but he don't have to do this every night.
Just watch James playing War Thunder. What the hell is that? The skies are a bit empty, that's for certain. There's only me. Well, with no cameras here, we just can't see him yet. He's over there somewhere. And we've got about 50 minutes to an hour to go. How far have we got? We've got 443 miles to go. So I will have to leave that on, so I'll need it to come down. Hey, Stokey! Good evening. I'm just fine, thank you very much. Even though I just done this stupid error and I hit Alt F4 by mistake. I was in for Alt F1, but there we go. I need to put my new glasses on. I'm 617. Oh, so you had a bit behind me then, aren't you? What? 617, so just under 200 miles behind me.
That's a famous squadron, isn't it?
Hey?
It's not a famous squadron.
What? Isaac Stokey?
17.
117?
617 in World War II.
Oh, 61. Was that Dambusters?
Might be, yeah. I know I'm sure it's a famous squadron, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the Dambusters, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Why have you seen that?
You just said 617.
Oh, it's the miles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 617 Squadron. Bouncing bombs.
And you do know now they have to edit the dog's name out of that.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, we can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, but they have to edit that dog's name out.
633. Yeah, is that Dambusters? 63? I don't know.
There might be 633. I don't know.
Google time.
617 just sprung to my mind about something there.
Yeah, I think it's 633 is Dambusters. Yeah, I think you're right there. Think you're right there, Creaky. 617. Let's have a look. Oh, it does exist. Oh yeah, 617 Squadron Dambusters.
Dambusters, I thought it were.
Yeah, so what's 633? 633 rings a bell as well. 633 Squadron, 1964 film. Have a look. 63 Squadron is a 1964 film, American, which involves the exploits of a fictional World War II British bomber squadron. Was based.
Yeah, 617 is definitely Dambusters.
Yeah. So 617 is definitely Dambusters. 633, saying on here, is a fictional. I don't know if it is or not. Must have been, yes.
It's amazing at our age, smoking things like this, clicking.
Yeah.
If you ask a 20-year-old, they go, what?
Yeah. Yeah, so 633 is a film about a plot, but it's apparently fictional, I think. Yeah.
Me too. Is that Cameron the best?
Cameron's Abyss, yeah. Oh, you're like me. I love history. Love it.
Me and Smoggy could talk about it all the time.
World War II history, fantastic it is. I love watching anything to do with World War II history. Even going back to like the 1500s, the Tudors and what have you. The British history is fantastic. Not all of it good history, but it is a fantastic history.
But it's like they're getting grief for the slavery. If it weren't for the British Navy, slavery would still be going.
We were the first ones to stop it, or outlaw it, weren't we? Remember rightly?
2,000 sailors lost their life to it.
Mm.
And we paid our dues. We stopped paying it in 1980 something.
Well, no excuse for doing it, but at least we sort of put it in the right place where it belongs.
And to be fair, chat, we don't talk about politics and we don't talk about history a lot on this. But when they started taking statues down, history is about learning from it. So it's good or bad, and you learn from it.
Oh, the Bismarck, yeah.
Right? But if you love your history, what day is today then?
It's a Friday.
No, it's a massive day in the Royal Navy today.
Oh, I don't know.
It's Trafalgar Day.
Is it? Trafalgar. Mm.
It's the day of Trafalgar, the winning of Trafalgar.
Is that what the Mary Rose sank in? Or is that something else? It was some battle.
Trafalgar's Nelson.
Oh, that's no. So it's not. It's not Henry VIII, then, is it? No.
The Battle of Trafalgar was when Nelson was killed.
Because Henry VIII got the Mary Rose. He built the well. He didn't physically build it, the Mary Rose, but
You know why it capsized, don't you?
the portholes were open.
Yeah.
Well, the cannon things were open.
The cannons were open to show him because it was so heavy. It went below the line of the cannons.
Yeah. And down she went.
But today is a massive day in the Royal Navy. It's called Trafalgar Day. And you know what he did with his body? Pickled it.
Ugh.
And took him back. That's what they did, yeah.
Yeah,
took him back. Put it into a barrel.
Preserve him.
Yeah. And you know something, Smog, it was his own fault because he was stood on the deck, all full of his medals.
Yeah. Prime target.
Of course he was.
Oh, look at that. Is that him? Doing.
But that's how he led from the front. He said, well, if you're going to, I'll stand there as well.
Mm.
But in them days, Smog, it weren't cannon that killed you, it weren't wood.
Yeah, when it hit, all the bits and bobs in it. Mind you, if the cannon hit you, it would probably kill you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but as soon as it hit, it was the splinters that killed people.
Yeah. Yeah, I like watching the stuff on Hitler, and my view is on Hitler. Absolute crackpot. Didn't have a clue what he was doing. But if you had one of his generals who had the same IDs of him, right, but knew what they were doing, they would have won World War II. Hands down.
He was just a lunatic.
Yeah. But he just didn't know anything about battle.
Yeah. And the problem was, all his people who followed him wanted his attention, and then they all fight each other below it.
You know, HMS Sheffield was attacked by HMS Ark Royal Planes. Yes, I did know that, yeah. Yeah, yes, they attacked the wrong boot. Oh, there's a boat. Let's go and drop some bombs in it. Oh shit, it's ours. What the hell happened on the third?
Bismarck was a major thing, though. It was a big confidence booster for the whole Brits. They went and got Bismarck.
It cost us a lot in lives, but to sink it, that was a big boost as well.
You know, and then you look at Winston Churchill, what he did to the French Navy. He killed 2,000 allies.
Oh, what was that?
Well, Tunisia. He went to the French Navy,
yes.
and he said, "Give me your ships, because the Germans are not getting it, or we will attack you." And they went, "Well, you're not having them." So he said, "Right, well, I'm going to attack you."
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things he's ever had to do.
Yeah.
But he had to do it, so the Germans
Didn't get the ships.
Get their ships. Yeah. See, just put it there.
Yeah. HMS Hood. Yeah, he had to do it.
It was a bad thing to do, but in war,
yeah.
You're not a nice. If you're in charge of war, you're not going to be nice.
Right, how long have we got?
And I'm sure it was Tunisia or somewhere like that.
I don't know where to know, but yeah, I do. Yeah. They did ring a bell.
They blockaded them and said, "Right, give me your ships, and if you don't in 24 hours, we're going to attack you."
So really, they had enough time to get everyone off the ships as well.
Mm.
Have you heard of Taranto, where the Japanese looked at it and is a bit of a reason for how Pearl Harbor was planned? Oh, was that where the planes practiced? No, I know what you mean. That was it where the British torpedoed something in shallow water?
Mm.
Yeah. Tell you what, a good film I love watching. Tora.
And I'm saying,
love it. Brilliant it is.
and the main guy who did the planes, who's the thing, he come back and said, "Right, we need to go back."
Yeah.
And the guy who was in charge said, "No, we can't."
Mm. Yeah, if they'd gone back and took out the fuel depots and the docks and that.
And he said, "Why don't we go back?" He says, "Because we've not got the carriers.
Mm.
We need to go back and then regroup." He knew then that they'd lost the war, even then at Pearl Harbor.
Well, what was that famous saying? They were walking asleep in something or other.
Yeah. Because he said, because we didn't get the aircraft carriers, no point.
Yeah, that was a stroke of luck. Like they were out.
Because they were out, weren't they?
Yeah, they were out.
Battle of Midway was a stroke of luck. If it weren't for them final torpedo bombers seeing the fort.
Yeah, because they were they were just about out of fuel. They were about to turn back.
And that was it. And the Japanese might have got on top, but then they got rid of 4 carriers. Gone. Game over.
Yeah. Imagine being in one of them planes, them dive bombers, and you're just diving down with people shooting at you, and you don't move, you just keep going. It's just mad to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, but to be fair though, Smoggie,
that's it, Cameron.
They are hard.
Oh, yeah, they're only small planes, aren't they? But still, you're heading straight down towards the plane. They're all shooting at you, and you just carry on.
We've been lucky, Smoggie, we've not had to do it.
Mm.
Can you imagine being on the beaches at Normandy?
Oh, Saving Private Ryan is probably the best film for the Normandy beaches, I think. For that part, that part of it.
The front goes down and then just 20 people and you're dead.
Bang, 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 bang.
Dead.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Smoggie.
Hello! Hello, Cameron.
Do you want to know a bit of the reason why the Japanese lost the carriers the way they did?
Go on then.
It's because when they first arrived, because they did not know that the Americans had been listening and knew they were going to attack Midway, the Japanese had all their aircraft ready for a land-based attack.
That's it. They had the wrong bombs on, didn't they?
And when they did bomb it, and on their way back, the Americans knew roughly where they were. The planes from Midway were attacking the fleet first, but the planes from the ships actually didn't know where they were, so when they were looking around, that's when they happened to spot them. And because the planes were landing and they were trying to prepare, the Japanese knew that there were carriers in the area, so they were constantly bringing in aircraft, swapping the planes from land-based bombs to like torpedoes and anti-ship weapons.
Yeah. That's why they all exploded, because the planes had major bombs on them.
And because they were refueling and everything, there was absolute chaos inside the hangars. And that's why the Japanese aircraft carrier, like one bomb hit her in the, I think, forward of the ship, and that's why the entire ship just went up in a massive explosion. And it's basically why all the carriers just happened to go up in one huge explosion, because they were changing armaments, having refueling, bringing in aircraft and trying to launch them. And because of all the anti-aircraft, they couldn't launch them, so it was just basically chaos inside. And when they eventually, and when the last carrier, the Hiryu, got away for a while, that's when they found the Yorktown, and they attacked her. So the Americans had to abandon her because they thought she was going to sink. And then after a day, the Americans actually found the USS Yorktown still floating. So the USS Hammond destroyer pulled up alongside her, was trying to getting ready to tow her back, but the Japanese submarine I-168 found her and shot a few torpedoes at the Hammond and the Yorktown. One hit the depth charges, blowing the entire stern and the Hammond in half, and that is what sank the Yorktown. And that's why all the planes went after the Hiryu near the end.
There you go. Come to the Smoggie game, get a history lesson.
Also Smoggie. After Midway, the Japanese had that was it, because all the top pilots that were dead.
They had a big battleship left, hadn't they? But they parked it up out the way.
But they had nobody else to do the planes. That's why they started doing kamikazes.
Yeah.
Kamikazes couldn't fly.
But they only had to crash into that down there.
That's why the kamikazes missed so much, because they weren't proper pilots.
In 1943, the Japanese battleships Yamato and Musashi were actually still around, and that's when they started using Musashi more. And when they eventually sank Musashi in, I think, 43-ish, can't exactly remember. That's when they started just putting as many anti-aircraft guns on top of the Yamato as they could, and making the shells special, so that her main cannons could actually fire a special kind of anti-aircraft shell. And even with all those cannons, they actually were not that effective, because unlike the American anti-aircraft systems, they had fire control radar on the American ones, while the Japanese ones still used old school tactics, where one officer was like pointing with a stick of where he wanted.
Yeah, that's right. You see him all pointing with a stick, shoot him up there. That's right.
That's why Japanese anti-aircraft in later parts of the war were not the best, and that's why that, with all the aircraft that got downed on when they were attacking the Yamato at the final parts of the war, some of them were shot down by a few guns, but most of them were actually knocked out of the skies when the Yamato's main magazine exploded, causing the entire ship to go up in half.
Can you imagine being on these ships? You know, in the midst of these battles, what must be going through the heads at that time?
With some of them, they would be fighting for their country. Some would just be fighting to live another day.
I know, but what like, you imagine yourself on one of them aircraft carriers with all this going on? What what can you be
When it
going
com-
through your head? You just can't
If you
imagine it.
Well, some of them, if you were like German on a warship, you would be fighting. If you were like die hard for the German regime at the time, you'd be fighting for that. If you were the Japanese, you'd be fighting for the emperor because of how honourable they kept calling themselves. And
Yeah, they would lose. They'd do anything for him.
Yeah.
yeah,
And you know, something as well, Pearl Harbor, Britain give them radar.
Yeah, but they didn't
and
know how
the
to use
radar
it.
station went,
well, they actually
there's
did spot the
a big
Japanese
blob
aircraft,
here. There's a big
and
blob
they
of
first,
aircraft here. And somebody turned around and said, yeah, that's B-52s coming in.
yeah, they thought there were B-17s coming in from
That
the
was it,
mainland
B-17s, yeah.
because they were expecting a bunch of B-17s from the mainland to coming in.
Which,
But that's why they
which
didn't
they were,
know.
but they weren't that big. Yeah, that was just lack of experience of using the radar system, that.
But even though the Japanese had been practicing for ages the attack on Pearl Harbor, they didn't actually conduct it the best that they could. They actually just started going for what they thought were big ships when they noticed that no carriers were there. Because the first battleship to actually get hit was the USS Utah, which was just an old decommissioned training ship. And then when the USS Nevada actually started moving away from the harbour because it was the only ship not moored at the time, when it was moving, trying to get out of the harbour, from the second wave, just most of the second wave actually went after the USS Nevada, just trying to sink her in the channel so she would block the channel.
Yeah, as soon as they knew they hadn't got the aircraft carriers, the main guy went, like you said, we were walking a sleeping jacket. He knew we've lost the war now, straight away.
Well, Yamamoto had actually been brought up in
America. Well, he went to West Point, didn't he? Was it West Point?
I can't remember exactly, but he'd gone to the United States for his education.
Yeah. And he said that's why he said if we did the carriers, we'd have 2 years. We'd stop them. Now we haven't. We, like you said, we were walking a sleeping giant.
Coming straight for you, and they did.
It weren't that smoggy, but the Americans could do ships in, whatever, how many weeks they could build and build and build.
Well, by 1944, they were pumping out so many cargo ships just by the day. There was like 5 or 6 cargo ships being launched every day.
And the only reason the Japanese had to do Burma, China, Indonesia, because Japan they're probably one of the only superpowers even now who don't have oil, gas. They have no
raw materials
in where they are, so they had to go and get it. That's why they went to Burma. You know what I mean? That's why they had to invade to get because they have nothing. Japan is probably one of the only superpowers who have no gas, no oil. They have to import it. And that's why they went to war, because America said, you're not having it. Funny, innit? Because most wars are all about one thing, innit?
Well, most wars that they want said thing, but they spend more of said thing than when they're trying to fight for it.
Oil.
Because it's weird to think. It's like they wanted when they fight over oil. It's like how much oil do they waste fighting for the oil?
240 to go.
To how much they'll get at the end.
Thereabouts.
It was like, and I know it sounds thinking, why do you think we had Hong Kong, Singapore, Afghanistan? That wasn't oil, Smoggy. Opium.
I can't be a bit of opium.
Well, that's what it was. That's why we did Hong Kong. That's why we had
bit of flower power.
Yeah.
Like you said, when you said about how when they were pulling statues down, that's history. We have to learn to not repeat the mistakes of the past. That is the problem with, in a way, I know we don't talk about others, but that's kind of the problem with Russia because they never want to look back on their history and they don't want to look bad. They're going back to those kind of times.
Cameron, to take a statue town in Bristol he was involved with the slave trade, but then made Bristol what it is, a major city, paid for education, paid for this, paid for that. Yes, he did bad things, but you learn from that.
Yeah.
You don't pull it down.
Yeah, no, I know you don't pull it down because you've got to learn from the mistakes
Of
of the
course you
past.
do.
And that's what every country has to learn from the mistakes of the past. It's like how Germany learned from the mistakes of the past now. And it's why
You got to think of Germany. They're a major power now in Europe. They lost 2 world wars.
Yeah. I think the problem with Russia is, because they have so much censorship and like one of their biggest like historical society things where they actually learned about all the bad stuff Stalin did, like all the millions he murdered on his lists and stuff, because the government got that shut down. I think that is also why Russia is just Russia kind of looks like it's trying to go back to the age of the USSR.
Yeah, the problem is it's making for the citizens of Russia really hard because no one wants anything to do with them. Like people don't want to be in the country.
Me and Smoggy said it 4 months ago, didn't we, Smog? We think he's lost the plot and he'll end up in a coup again.
Something will happen eventually, but
eventually they'll just say,
but at the moment he's got all the right people around him who believe in what he's doing, or allegedly believe in what he's doing.
I think the Russian people need to do a massive uprising like they did when they had the Tsars, like when the communists first took over, because if they didn't like how the Tsar was running things, all the people just banded together and just uprose and...
The problem you've got in Russia at the minute, because they've banned all internet, anything from outside, they actually believe what's being said. Because apart from the ones who can get the information, but if they say anything, the rest of them put in the next and see it in 10 years. So the people who know, and well, I'm keeping my gob shut, and you can't blame them for that.
Oh, again, the British monarchy with the Tsar, the one who got killed, he was expecting our king to say, "Come over here." He made a political decision. Can't do it. Sorry. Not getting involved. Even if you look at the pictures of them both, they're like twins.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
But the government said to him, "Look, we can't get involved with this. If it happens, it happens." But he's saying, "Yeah, but it's monarchy." What they were saying is, "Yeah, but the monarchy in Russia is different to the monarchy here. You don't make a decision. He does."
That's it. The monarchy is just a figurehead, isn't it now?
Yes.
Just pomp and ceremony.
Allegedly, to the day he died, he thought the Brits were going to come and get him.
Aye, probably.
It was the same as First World War. What was he called? The German Kaiser.
Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Yeah. Well, he was Victoria's bloody grandchild. He hated the British because he thought he was mocked because he had a disability. He was actually at the bed when Victoria died. That was his grandma.
Granny.
And all his was, he wanted to beat the British Navy. I've got to be better than him. The king.
It's weird how much of like early history is just basically this country's royal family bickering with one another.
Victoria, when all her siblings
Well, they were all related, weren't they?
1920s, the whole of
around
Europe
Europe.
was all her siblings.
Well, like, we're watching the Tudors at the minute. So you've got like Henry VIII, and obviously his wife's that he likes at one point, then doesn't at the next point. But that was his first wife. Was she Portuguese or Spanish?
She was Spanish.
Spanish.
Or was she French?
No, she was either Portuguese. I think she was
Anna
Portuguese.
Anna Cleves.
I think she was Portuguese.
I think she lived. Even when he had 3 wives, she still lived. Because it was his brother's wife.
Yeah. And
that's why
the royal families all around, like in Europe, they're all somewhere along the line related. All interbred, didn't they? Let's face it. They're all married into each other.
Somebody put on TikTok, Smoggy. So think about it, and you, Cameron. You have 2 parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you have 4 grandparents. Then you have 8 great-grandparents. Then you have 16 great-great-grandparents. He said, if you carried on, we're all related, everybody in the world.
Yeah. Well, if you go by the Bible, we're all related to Adam and Eve.
But what he said,
I can never get that one.
That way, if you do actually look at it that way, because there's not that many people in the world. You know, it's like if you are religious, I believe in God, and my mum and dad brought me up that way. You look at your Live Aid, Ethiopian, yeah, you know, your famines and that. If you're religious, it's God's way of keeping your population down. I know it sounds ruthless, but in the Bible it were famine. You know, your plagues and your... If you're thinking about it that way, you can only feed so many people, Smoggy.
And we can't feed what we've got.
Correct. I watched a program on Netflix about World War One, and it was going off for about 10 years before it didn't happen. And as soon as he were killed in Sarajevo, that was it.
Yeah, that's what started it.
Yeah. See there, darling. We got to remember them days. It was the biggest. Britain was massive, but it was Hungary, Austria. Yeah. Smoggy.
Yeah.
They were huge.
Oh yeah. That's it. It wasn't like Europe as we know it now.
No. Use the carton. Yeah, you have the Ottomans.
I had one of them at the bottom of our bed once.
You tosser.
Sorry.
But they were massive. They owned a lot of Europe. The Austro-Hungarians, they were massive. And again, it kicked off because of Serbia and Yugoslavia, and it's still not been bloody resolved, has it?
No, that. Still part of it. It's still at it.
You think that 1990s and that Croatia, they were horrendous, weren't they? What they were doing. Get religion, Smoggy.
Yeah. Well, I've heard it said, if you banned, if there was no such thing as religion,
there wouldn't be war.
Well, there would. They just find something else to fight over.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't stop war or arguing of whatever. They would just find something else to argue or disagree on.
If it wasn't religion, they'd probably just be fighting over how much land their country has.
Yeah.
Again,
there'd just be something else.
Smoggy, again, on this, the road to World War One, the Balkan states, Serbia, Yugoslavia, 90% of them were illiterate.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that's a reason why, but so if you're 90% of your country's illiterate, you can run them.
Yeah, because you can tell because they can't read it. So
Yeah.
you can just say it. And whatever you say to them, they believe.
Mm. So when that Franz Ferdinand got murdered in Sarajevo, that was it. Within 4 days, it was World War One. And like you said, Cameron, the Russians have been bloody snide in both world wars. They changed sides between them in the war.
Yeah, like then, because they fought, and then I think they stopped around, and then they had that revolution in 1919, and then the communists took over.
And
they
the
fought
Second World War, they were allied with Hitler. Yeah.
And then when Germany invaded, that's when they swapped to our side and started going on the rampage through Europe.
To be fair to Stalin, he wasn't happy with the Brits and the Americans because he was saying, I'm losing millions of men here. You're doing nothing. You're not attacking from that side.
And then when they got to Germany, they started
fighting each other.
Bickering with us.
Yeah. Only place in the world, it's only us could do, couldn't you? Split it into 2 countries, East and West Germany, but have a city where it's split into 3, which was in East Germany.
Mm.
In fact, it was split into 4. Berlin, it were Russian sector, American, British, French, yeah. But he said, didn't he, straight away, Churchill, after it finished World War, we will now created an Iron Curtain.
Mm.
He knew. Can you imagine being a politician like Churchill? You've won the war, done everything for it, and then within 6 months get voted out?
Yeah. The way it is, though, isn't it?
It's like how they treated the World War One vets after the war, where most of them were homeless. Because a lot of businesses wouldn't accept people who had like lost limbs in the war, and because of that, a lot of World War One vets were homeless and just begging on the streets.
I think also as well, Cameron. I think the British killed 100,000 traitors, didn't they? Shot them.
Yeah, because around those times, there was a lot of you don't basically what the Russians did in Stalingrad. Don't turn back, otherwise we're going to shoot you.
But now they're saying it is that because they've all had pardons, aren't they? Because is it what's it called now?
PTSD.
That's it.
Because around that time, I think it was called shell shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. But, I mean, how old are you, Cameron?
25.
Right. I mean, you probably. I mean, I'm 50. Smoggy's 50. 7, are you?
9.
But even we weren't. We've never done it. But my dad went to Northern Ireland and he's seen some really bad things. But before his generation, they volunteered to do it.
Yeah.
They volunteered to go on the beaches. Now, can you imagine that? But they were volunteering, even telling the wrong age.
Yeah, just wanted to be there.
They were just proud to serve their country.
And most of them didn't even fire the weapon. Bang.
Especially on that beach.
Bloody cannon fodder.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't think my kids will never go and fight for the Queen and country.
Nah, if something like that happened now, you wouldn't see queues waiting to sign up.
No.
Because they're not doing that. How much you going to pay me? No, not doing that. Get more on the dole.
My dad did it. Well, we did 3 years in Belfast, and the Gordon Islanders lost 27 men. Nobody mentions that.
Oh, no, they won't.
My dad said you were fighting somebody with plastic bullets. What are you supposed to bloody do?
Mm.
So if somebody did get killed, they used to pick them up. You know, the players put them in the back of the Jeep and just beat them. And I mean proper beat. He says, I've seen jaws up here, and then you'd throw them in the middle of the street. That's all you could do.
I used to work in a care home, and one of the residents who used to live in it, he was in the British Army, and he had gone over to Malaysia to fight the communists that had, were going up at that time. And I remember this one stories. He said he was in the jungles fighting a bunch of insurgents, and one of his friends was right beside him. And in a split second, he had this massive bang. And when he looked back, his friend was just gone because he got blown up by a grenade.
I mean, I was born in 72. End of 73, we were in Singapore. We did 2 years there with my dad. And that was Malaysia. It were. You're protecting the border. Because Malaysia, like you just said, became a communist.
Because my grandmother was actually from Malaya, because I'm actually quarter Asian, and she tells me when she was a kid about, she remembers like the communists like around that time.
Yeah, so I think Singapore we were there. I would say so. 74 we went, did 2 years there, and my dad had to patrol the border on the jungles. Because Singapore was obviously.
Where are we?
Got 307 miles to go.
Same as Belize.
I've just started descending.
British Army's still in Belize.
Are they?
Yeah, because round it's communist. It used to be called British, but it used to be called British Belize, but it's now just Belize.
Perth's with 29. Read it right. 2955.
Yeah, it's quite amazing, Smoggie, how many people don't know about the British Army being involved, like the Oman at the bottom of Saudi Arabia. The famous story about the SAS there, the battle, is it Marrakesh? No, Marrakesh or something. Where 12 SAS kept thousands of communists off. 6 of them were Fijians. People don't realise the SAS are full of New Zealanders, Fijians, because they will do anything to get to the British Army. Same as the
Gurkhas.
What they're called Gurkhas, yeah. Gurkhas still now. There's a major story in the Falklands War. The commander of the Paras went over and just said, "Just tell them the Gurkhas are coming." And about 2,000 Argentinians went, "Nope, we're not having this." Because they still do it now. They will cut throats. They will.
Brutal.
If they have to, they will cut your head off. Bang. And it's the famous thing, isn't it? Is they used to do it in the Gurkhas were in against the Japanese. They used to feel the laces, and the Europeans tie the laces one way, the Japs do it the other. And they used to feel the laces. They'd hide, feel the boots. Right, these Japanese cut his head, cut him, and they still to this day, Smoggy, thousands every year try to get into the Gurkhas.
Yeah.
From Nepal.
Famous though, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. The Ruperts are all British. They're officers.
Ruperts, that's a weird name, isn't it?
That's what they call them.
Yeah.
All the officers are Ruperts. My dad was Sergeant Major. Said when you were Sergeant Major, you ran everything. He'll come and ask you because they're not stupid. The officers. My dad was a bloody rumbugger. He got to Sergeant Major, but he worked. When we were up in Inverness, he got called in once because he used to poach salmon, big salmon, and you were getting £100 a fish. And them days, 72,
yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He went in once to officer and he went, right, Sergeant Alexander, I believe you've been poaching. He said, right. So he goes to the other guy. He said, go away. He says, so how much can I have one for? When he was in Ireland, he was the bookies for the whole regiment. My dad, the bookie. My mum said he had fivers up in the loft. He used to hide them in the loft. And my dad said they're on a border patrol, one of the major Ruperts, and he drove 70 miles up to Belfast just to put a bet on with my dad.
Bloody hell.
He's always been like that, my dad. He's a rum bugger. He left the army after 12 years, and when he left, he went to work for British Aerospace in Saudi. We lived there 5 years. And he did 8 years in Saudi Arabia. When he come back, he brought 70 grand back in cash.
Wow.
My dad.
That'd have been a lot then as well.
But that was all to do with because he was head of movements. He was head of movements for the whole of British Aerospace in Saudi. So you'd get France or Swiss trying to bribe him to get, the contract to fly everybody out there.
Favouritisms.
Still bloody at it now, the little bugger.
Yeah.
That's a strange country, Smoggy.
Saudi.
Oh. You're either rich or you're poor. That's it. They have horrendous human rights, but they don't kill their own. They're all foreigners. So if you've got the money, Smoggy, and your lad murders somebody, you can play blood money still.
Yeah, pay the family off.
Yeah. So we lived there. You lived in a compound. Basically, you were living in Britain, in Saudi. They used to make their own booze, Smoggy. And then the Saudi police would come over and go, we're going to raid you in 4 weeks. Because it's all about money.
Yeah.
You're right, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You've not got far to go. 55 miles.
Yeah, I'm 200 miles behind you.
Oh, good.
Right, I'm going to leave you to it, Smog.
Radio.
It's nice to speak to Cameron.
Nice to speak to you too.
All right, pal.
See you later. think.
Ascend and maintain 17,000 feet, Virgin 110.
Right. See ya. Gee. Approach 30. I thought. Anyway, a Javon. 1,000 feet.
They're just going to be the one flight tonight, Smoggie.
Yeah, I didn't realise this one was that long. Yeah, we'll do the other one tomorrow. We'll just add that on.
Are we going to start from this airport that we're landing at?
Yeah.
Alright.
So we'll go from here to Seattle first. And then
Alright.
I'll have a look, see where we go after that. Basically just heading towards Austin.
Yeah.
In stages.
When I started at Valdez before the stream, I was like looking at it from above, and I was like, "Wait, there's no biggish aircraft here. There's only tiny ones."
Yeah,
When
I got there, I thought this runway is a bit small.
and then when I went to the second location you planned, I was like, "This runway looks even smaller."
Yeah.
And you just imagined your
I read the
going off the runway.
I read the feet as meters, I think. Oops.
It was nice to fly this little PSA skinned A319.
Must be alright, that plane. Yeah, I think Chris has got it. He said it's alright.
Yeah, it's actually one of American Airlines' heritage liveries that they have around. Because that's why the fuselage says American on it, but the tail says PSA. Because back in the day, American bought out PSA.
5,000.
Virgin 110, you are 6 miles east of Edmonton. Contact Edmonton Tower on 118.3 when inbound.
Tower on 118.3, Virgin 110. Edmonton Tower, Virgin 1107 miles east, inbound ILS runway 30 approach.
Virgin 110, Edmonton Tower.
Because I can't see your A330, because I'm on the Xbox, when I saw you appear at Valdez, I was like, yeah, there's no way what looks like an A380 is going to take off from this airport.
Well, it's a 330, but yeah, no way that was going to get up.
Yeah, because it looked like an A380 on my end, so I was like...
Not a chance.
No. You'd end up either in the side of a mountain or in the side of in the big sea right at the end of the runway. But maybe my A319 might be able to do it because it's smaller. I wish that a lot of the aircraft you use would be on the store on the Xbox, because since I can't use half of them, I can't see half of them either.
Well, there's a load more coming out in the next update, isn't there? The 40-year update. There's going to be loads of free planes, so I don't know what they're going to be. I haven't looked yet, but
if one of them is a Boeing 737-200 or a Boeing 707, I'll be really happy.
I don't think. You never know. I literally don't know. I know there's a lot of small planes coming out, but thingy-wise, I don't know.
I hope that we get like the 767 or the 757. It's alright, those aircraft do.
Flight plan. 15 miles. God, I'm at 18,000. I'm not going to get down in time, am I? This doesn't drop me down very well. That's why I don't like ATC. Shit. I have to do a spin a little circle, I think.
How slow it feels like I'm going. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow by the time I get there. You'll see me landing just as you're preparing for takeoff.
Oh, actually, I'm saying that. What's the height of this airport? Elevation. 2,500. So if we take that off that. That was still like 15,000 feet. And we should be down to 5,000 at this point. So yeah. We'll have to do a little circle about, so we'll take over that. Likely to high.
I'm probably going to fly that second leg when we've landed.
Alright. You can test it.
It doesn't look long. When I looked it on the map, it looks a lot closer than...
I think it's about an hour. I think.
Mm. I don't know what causes it, but every time I seem to land, I always have a rudder problem when I land. Like, my aircraft just will not listen to where I want it to go. Like, the rudder will just jam, basically, to one side.
Yeah, weird. It sounds like you've got a conflict in there somewhere.
Yeah, because, like, it's fine when I'm taking off, and then when I land, sometimes if I land too hard, or if it just something happens, it's just weird. Not all the time, but most of the time. So we'll see when I get there eventually. 196 miles to go.
Well, I'm doing the circle then.
I think this has got to be the second longest flight I've done. Because the first longest was Boston to Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, that's a decent leg.
I think I was actually doing that flight at the first stream I met you on.
I think the longest one, the longest in miles is Manchester to New York, but we did it in Concorde.
I don't have Concorde, so
it was like 3.5 hours.
I don't have Concorde, so I'd only be getting over the English coast by the time you get there.
It's good fun, the Concorde, but you have to be able to manage the fuel, the balance of the fuel.
Make sure that there's no metal strips on the runway.
Quite easy apart from that, but as long as you manage the fuel, you have to get the balance right.
On the A319 the other day, because I just fancied a little change of a different aircraft, because I only seem to know how to fly the A320, and with that, and then as you saw when I was flying the F-18 the other day, I literally could not fly it properly. So, and then I've been practicing with smaller aircraft, and as you saw with the TBM, I just went majorly out of control with it. So, I think I'll stick to my jets. I'm thinking of getting maybe the 737 MAX, so next time you use that, I should maybe be in the right aircraft for you.
Oh, is that the one? Is that Cameron who does that now? I don't think it's very good, but it's the one I'm thinking of. I'm waiting for the PMDG one to come out. Expensive. Well, it's about 50 quid, but they are really good planes.
Well, I think by Christmas I'm probably going to actually buy the game because I'm playing it on the Game Pass at the minute. So when Christmas comes in, I might actually get the edition that gives me the 787. So if you ever use that,
the premium.
Yeah. So if I use that, it actually show up as a 787 for you.
Doesn't always. Sometimes comes up with A380. Doesn't always work.
Yeah. Oh, that tiny aircraft like last night.
Hey, we'll swing back round.
I can basically start the engines manually on these aircraft, but the only thing I still don't know how to work is that little keypad thing that you use.
Or well, I call it the computer.
Yeah,
it's quite easy once you get used to using it. Just keep using it and you'll soon figure it out.
What happened there? I just dropped a few 100 feet.
Some tutorials about. Have you put your UNH on? Altitude?
Yeah, it was fine. Being fine that I'll fly, just dropped a few 100 feet, must have had a bit of a strong wind then. I'm getting back up then.
Nah, we don't have 5,000. We're alright now. Right, how far we got? 23.
160 miles.
2,500.
I have to figure out what's wrong with this trim because I have a slight trim up. Like my nose is slightly pointing up a bit. It's weird.
If it's on autopilot, it should. But it'll always. I think it always like trims up a bit, even on cruise.
Oh, should have seen it yesterday, Smoggie. I had a trim of like 40%.
No, it's not about 2 or 3 degrees.
No, this is like. Well, today's is like 27, 28. Yesterday's was like 40 to 45.
I don't know.
Don't know if you saw on the stream after yours ended that Maverick was following me as I was landing back at the second airport.
I remember yesterday, long time ago. There we go, flaps 1. It's a bit bright. Right, it's down on.
Whereabouts am I?
Take that off now, know where I'm going.
There we go, I can actually see the airport and my plane on the same part of the screen.
Yeah, I think about putting a few flights together for the end of the month. We used to do them all the time, long like flights at the end of the month. So we've probably about 4 or 5 flights on a Sunday. We're probably on about 6 hours.
Well, I'm probably going to maybe start streaming like the same days as you, but just showing my perspective.
2,500.
Do.
Obviously, I'm not good at this game, so the landings are probably a bit worse, a bit bouncier.
The thing is, since the last update and the like more wind effect in, it is a bit harder to get them butter landings.
Oh, yesterday was a really bad crosswind. Getting blown around here, there, and everywhere. I think it was Borrow who said it.
Yeah, he said there was a big crosswind. Yeah, when I was taking off from there, it was trying to blow me off the runway. Right, lining up. Here we come. Perhaps two. We can see the runway ahead, little flashy lights.
$140 miles. Actually, no, 132 miles, sorry.
That's not bad. I'm going a bit slow there, 130. Right, flaps 3. Mile to go.
2,500.
Right, but approach on 10 mile, full flaps, get you down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
I haven't put my lights on, have I? On. Speed brakes. And brakes to. Alright, hello, good evening. Just about to land into Edmonton.
And eventually I'll show up.
I've been probably watching TV by then. Okay, I might not. Wait. Oh, yeah, me. Oh. Tired. Oh, we don't. There we are. ILS captured. Let's see what mess we can make of this landing gear.
The other day I had a really disastrous landing.
Very flat
when we were in Portugal.
I've plenty of them.
Because when I was coming round to... I was flying at about 120, 130. All of a sudden my aircraft just majorly banked over to the right and just basically stalled right at about 2,000 feet. And because it was about 1:30 in the morning, it literally... Now I know how sometimes how it works when you like see air crash investigation, you can just see like when it talks about how fatigue can just really slow down your decision making process. And I just did not, for a split second, I just did not have that split second decision to try and pull out of it before it inverted.
Oh, not wind. Oh, directly head on, so we shouldn't have an issue. Head on wind.
Oh, you can see me. I can see on.
Oh, there you are, yeah.
Oh, it took me having to get 100 miles from you.
Yes, you're coming in and I've been out and come back in again. Mine's still a 33,000.
1,000.
Yeah, still 98 miles away, so around 50 miles is when I'll start to descend. It says I'm at 33 when I should be at 35. Well, when it says I'm at 30. I don't know why yours things always says that some people are higher or lower than they actually are.
I think it's something to do with the pressure, I think. I think. That's what I think, anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yours says 2995. What have I put mine up?
2955, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, no, 2955, yeah.
no, so
Hundred above.
at that rate, you should be on standard anyway. You shouldn't have it on. You should be on standard.
500.
Till 18,000. Hey, my plane. Let's have a laugh. Remember,
400.
it's a bigger plane than an A320. The old diamonds. Need to come over a bit.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
No. Video. We'll have that, 220. Not in the middle, but be down.
Could be worse. Could have gone onto the field to your left.
Could have. May as I didn't. That's one thing I always find it hard to get down the middle. Right.
Chair's getting a bit uncomfortable. I might actually just do the one leg today.
Oops. Lights off. Taxi lights on. APU on. Oops, stayed too much.
Virgin 110 contact ground on 121.7.
121.7 Virgin 110.
Ground. Oh, we got none. Okay, pick me on then. Look, where are we? Don't might as well go for one of them. Onwards and forwards.
Strange not seeing like Maverick or Borrow or stuff like that flying around us today.
Pardon?
So it's a bit weird not seeing like Maverick and Borrow and Captain Hawk flying with us.
Sometimes Fridays, well, the weekend can be really quiet. I think it all depends what people are doing. So sometimes you can have loads on. You know, there may be a good 5, 6, 7 of us.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just me.
Why now just have it as this thing where 7 o'clock, basically daily, except for Wednesdays, you're going to be on, so
yeah,
pop onto Flight Sim.
Weekends are a bit weird, but they can be. Where are we going? Where are we going? Going that one there. Right, sometimes I'll stream on a Saturday afternoon, sometimes I won't, so it depends what I'm up to.
Yeah. Centre 27.
And stop. Brakes on. APU on. Lights off. Engines off. Services. No. Get it on it.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
I have got parking brakes. Stupid thing. Parking brakes out, and that doesn't work with this. Okay. KSEA doesn't work with this.
55 miles to go. Oh no, 53 miles to go.
Next power on. We can turn AP off. That on. Off. That on.
20.
Pumps off.
Oh, there was a 20,000.
Nav off. There we go. Power off. Put to sleep. Obviously, this isn't a. That's just a generic jumped in airport.
Fire trucks there.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's always there with me. I don't know if it's something to do with GSX or what, I don't know. It's always, and it changes colour between red and yellow as well sometimes.
Oh, for me, usually it's a fuel truck following me.
Must be expecting me to do something. Like blow up.
Maybe it's there actually not for you, maybe it's there because I'm always on your streams. It's expecting me just to go into a massive fireball. Do you remember that one time where I ended up upside down at the end of runway?
Yeah, that's true. Who's on? And there we go. Continue.
You need to set parking brakes to
CYEG
request ground
to
services.
tower. Landing.
Yeah. I can see myself on your stream.
Yeah. 38 miles to go.
Yes,
If you see it, you can see the smiley face on the front of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not cute.
A bit shaky. Put the fasten seat belts. As you're watching, I'm probably just going to majorly fail this landing. Just go flying off the end of the runway or flying off the side, I bet you.
I'll just turn my stream off 2 seconds. Right, everybody, that's the end of my stream. Hop over to the Abyss Hunt and you can follow him on his approaching and landing. I'm just going to go and myself a cuppa and come back up. So we shall see you tomorrow. I may be on tomorrow afternoon, don't know. Otherwise, it'll be the normal time, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So have a good evening and we'll catch you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.